Infernal Cape, the Colosseum, Quest Cape, maxing. All mighty achievement, but never really seemed to interest me. Every 99 I've ever gotten has only left me with a fleeting sense of accomplishment. Every quest, level, piece of gear, all mere stepping stone. But for what? What is the point of any of this? Money. So here's the game. I'm going for max PLAT tokens, and I'm going to do this by making 10,000 accounts and then operating them by hand to trade and try to get maximum platinum token. That is 2.147 trillion GP. To put this further into a perspective, that is enough to buy 160,259 bonds and have membership paid for 8,012 years. Or a darker path. A player could sell this on the black market right now for roughly $392,000. But that's not what I'm going to do. If I hit this target, I'm going to stare that temptation in the face and throw the ring into Mordor by giving all of that money back to the community in some sort of drop party or a giveaway. No botting, no breaking TOS, all legit. So, let's get after it. This is the road to max PLAT. What's up, RuneScapers? It's your boy Ojama Garrett's back with another episode of Road to Max PLAT. It's Sunday, so don't usually do nothing, but just going to do the daily, whatever, just to stay on top of it. Before I hop into anything, I just want to thank my new member, Hugh, and then DF Corsica, haha, Corsica, Pathos 4, Lucian Stolas, EK Nexine, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Chill. Thank you guys so much for becoming members, and I would like to please consider becoming a member, support the channel, doing all this flipping content and stuff like that, teaching players, whatever. If you value flipping content on top of wanting to see my objective of hitting max PLAT, please consider becoming a member. If you cannot afford that, please just subscribe. That is free. So that being said, we got the accounts pulled up here, so let's hop in. Yeah, let's start with the Alkers. These guys are my fave anyway. So, looks like we got a lot of sales here. Looks like the scimitars are not selling at 15,250, so it looks like 15.2 is going to be the upper limit. That's good information to know. 15.2 is going to be the upper limit. Let's check the sims. I think we found the limit. Oh, no slots available. If we... Was 5120? No, I don't think so. I don't think it was that. My gosh. Really? Oh, man. Okay, I'm mistaken. 15,120, I guess. Bought 14.8. And then 15. I guess we'll try 15.2, actually, just to see. That is the bottom, or the top, sorry. So here we go. That's going right back in. Rune plate legs. I believe we came up a little bit on these guys the last time around. The last time we bought them, we got them for 37.6. So we went down on them. We were able to get 350 in one day. So 70 times 50. I think we lose a little bit not getting the 420 there, though. We got 140. The longsword's going to be curious to see if we bring this up another 20, if that's going to really help us. 38,950. Looks like we got the sale there. So is that higher than the last one? Let us check real quick. Yes, it is. 38,950 did sell in one day, so I will declare that is probably the upper limit. So our window is going to be 38.3, 38,561. So the margin there is going to be 261 each. I have to write that down. And EK, I know you're out there talking about that spreadsheet, and I just remember now. 61. 3. 385. 1. And you know what? We're going to try one more time because I forgot the buy rate we got them for 35, 38.3. But yeah, did I collect these? Yes, I did. For full helms, 23, 25. We still only got 120 or 140 for that. Rune chain bodies are so overpowered. That is insane. We're able to buy that again. Yeah, for 30k. Can we get 30k 100? That right there should be the entire series. How this Rune chain body is such a high performer. Cannot even believe it. So we were able to get Dragon Dagger and the Dragon Scimitar in one day. Or 2 days, sorry. Over 2 days, so 248 average. What is the active buy trade price there? I'm going to pull up the charts. Check the charts. Dragon Dagger. $61. Oh, that's volume. My bad. So 17,206. Seeing here the upper end. Looks like we can get them for 17,2. So let's do the math here. What do we get them for? We got them for 17K. 17K. Plus 170. Plus 150 I want to get. Let's try to get them for 150s. So 17. No, we're going to 17.4. We're going to get super greedy. 17,400. We're just going to start aggressive and bring it down. Then for the Dragon Scimitar, look again. You see here, looks like we get the upper echelon every once in a while. We get 62K on some. It's like 61.7. It's maybe a higher performer, but the tax is going to be quite. Let's see here. Got them for 59,250. So then if I sell them for with 61 level, 61K, that's viable. Then the tax is going to be plus an extra 610, I believe, there. So then that puts us at 61,610. So let's see if we can just get that. See if we can YOLO make 1K each, right? 61,610. I want to just check that chart again, just because this looks a little crazy. 61, very uncommon. It's gonna be a lot more common to get. I don't know. Looks like it's gonna be 60,400 GP. Looks like that's my bet for what's gonna be a common amount. Maybe we didn't dive low enough because we got them for 59,250. Oh, well, so we have a lot of room then, because then the tax being 600 fits in that quite nicely and leaves us a lot of room. But let's just try 61,600. See if we can get rid of any of them for that, because that would be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? So we're just gonna YOLO that as well. So that being said, oh, and that reminds me, I need to fill up my other traders today. Anyway, do that after I shoot this video. Oh my gosh, what did I just watch? What did I just see there? Did all those accounts just teleport at the same time? Whatever. Steel plate body's still not moving at all. This is really weird. I have never had trouble selling those for 960. Just the demand just evaporated. So getting the adamant plate bodies, 9,400 seems to be the bottom. Adamant E-body, 9,400, and then selling them for 96. So it's another item, a little bit cheaper to get into than the others, but maybe we can get it for like 93. Oh, we're getting this. So this is kind of like a meme window, the green D-hide body, what I've been buying for. I'm sure if I came up 100 on them, pretty sure I'd be able to get them a lot more often. We're gonna come up like 94.10, no, 15. Just because I want to see the whole thing buy in one day. 250 green D-hide bodies, it's doing really well. As you can see, my main pick for you guys for members for just a one slot, you know, a one-stop shop for the money. Got 770 or 70K sold in one day. 70K profit. We were able to buy that one day, and we were able to sell it really quickly as well. I believe it was one day. Sorry, I don't exactly remember. So we were able to get 750 steel plate legs by bringing the price up a little bit. As you can see here, we got them for 383 before. Wait a minute. What the frick? I guess it's just a good price. I'll lock in at that. 380 steel plate leg, 382 or 52, and then we're gonna sell 431. That's a good margin. That's a good margin for the volume. 750 is a lot more volume than the rune stuff, and the fact that we just got all that for that, I mean, that's really nice, right? So there you go, small flip, whatever, for an alt, something to try out, something whatever. Now we're just expanding the base a little bit. I'd scale this up maybe, let's see, depending on the volume. Let's check the volume real quick. Depending on the volume, I would get this on, like, I want my instincts say 5. I think 5 accounts would be fine, so daily volume, yeah, 5 accounts buying this may be fine. So, but these types of accounts, I think, I think these types of accounts, if you're gonna buy like kite shield, plate legs, plate bodies, I don't think I'd one item it, like you guys have seen me do on my, so yeah. Oh, sorry, don't mean to squirrel brain that, but I don't know if I'd necessarily one item low volume. That might be the way to go, because Corsica told me to go off my history, and I'm actually thinking that it might be worth it for stuff like this, because this is what happens. If you go, let's go like E, right? In Members World. So if I go Pure Essence, it's already at 1 price. So then it's already pretty much like most of the labor is done for you. But if you get an item like Steel Plate Leg, that's kind of in the same range, but like let's say like Ruined Plate Body. I'm not buying it for that. What was the buy price? 38,300. So I'd have to like come down 5 clicks or come down and retype. From what I know, there's no AHKs here. No cell tracked. So I guess there's hotkeys here that I could adjust for. Right. Price. So there is hotkeys on the flipping utilities that I may have to look at and then just adjust that way. Just to give us hotkeys. Just peek over here real quickly. Lots. Thing. I think I have to be in the, go in it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Okay, so price. Quantity, price. So I don't have, so there is hotkeys for price as well. Gotcha. So I can set these. Insta buy, wiki buy, last sell. Wow. Overpowered. Okay, so now we have hotkeys. This is going to dramatically... Maybe the history doesn't really matter then. Come in, and blam. Wow. Anyway, yeah, I'll think about that later. But still, what I was going to say is that I think that if we go in off a history, buy, boom, obviously not going to buy for 530, whatever. 435, but quick one scroll, whatever. This would still be quite efficient enough, because like having to come in here and then type in a bunch of numbers for how big an item is, that's not as efficient. But you know what I mean? I think it's working out okay. But okay, maybe I lost my train of thought like 3 times there. But if we have a free-to-play trader, like having like a plate leg, steel plate leg, steel kite shield, and then a steel plate body account, I think that would be very, very reasonable then to get decent trades. Because let's say here, 750 times 431, that looks like 49 times 49. That's 36k for the slot. So that's pretty good, but the volume's really low. But like the volume of this, plus the volume of the steel kite shield, plus the volume of the other thing, then you have like potential to get this times 3, sort of. Because like we can't control how fast the flow is, but you know, then that trader turns into a 110k trader. So like, especially with you guys with smaller farms, people who are watching me, following along, copying me a little bit, like 5 to 10 accounts, you can apply this strategy and then make more per account than potentially I'm making at scale with one itemers and stuff like that. But it adds more labor. Like again, Thomas Sowell says there's no such thing as a solution, there's only trade-offs. So one's not necessarily better than the other. It's just based on your arbitrary, your subjective wants and needs. Like, what are you willing to do? How much time are you willing to put into it? How much labor is worth your time? Do you hate this? Do you love it? You know what I mean? There's a million variables that are going to affect how you play the game. So it's just, I'm just trying to explore as many different ways, like this is like a Lego set. You just kind of put the pieces together however you see fit. So but I do think that like the low volume, my opinion, low volume, low buy limit items, you want to split each slot individually. Plus during my stream, I was talking with Corsica about that a little bit too, that it might be a little bit better to think about this at scale by focusing on per slot instead of per account. Because per slot may give us a more profitable image. I don't know, but yeah. Yes. So we got the 750 there. Let's see if we can sell them for a little bit more if we can. Same price. So 431. What we got the last time. Let's just try 450 and see if they move. Really cool. That'd be nice. So like, while we're following along, trying to figure out how should you. It's like, what's the strategy? What's the thingy? You know, what are we doing? How should I jump into this? Like, what's the strategy for all this? So the short answer there is that we're going to be looking for items that we're particularly interested in, just stuff that's like within our reach, like price point, etc. But when you're testing items out, if you remember back to my flowchart episode, we want to pick an item, and essentially the slides I'd add to that flowchart is then we just slowly try to find a window that we can fit in at and actually get a cash flow established, and then widen the window as much as possible by slowly bringing it up and bringing it down and kind of just really getting nitty gritty and tracking the amount of volume we're getting. So like for instance here, 312 kite shields. I believe that was a little bit more than the last time around when I was buying them at 277. So we came up 10 GP, and I think we got a little bit more volume. So I may want to like try to bring it up a little bit more just to see what happens. Oh wow, we've already bought our buy limit on adamant plates. So that's really nice. So this is awesome. See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking to the strategy right now. Since we brought the window up a little bit just to increase flow, increase volume, we are putting ourselves into a position where we can just really get the volume going and create a nice effective system to just generate profit passively every single day. So yeah, so for instance, like if I took this and put this at 28 million, this could run for effectively 10 days without me needing to reset it, and then yeah, there you go. And it looks like it'd be a little bit more consistent in sales than it would be with like the runes and stuff. Because for instance, 12K is nice, but yesterday I think it was like 500 if you guys remember. And then this one's 6,000. So you know what I mean? That's awesome. I like that. I like those numbers because that's just the way I like it. But no, it's not going to be for everybody. So let's just move on to the next one. I think I need to start adding like, see, it just did it again. What the hell is this? Whatever, freaked me out. Anyway, I think I need to add in like free-to-play traders too to add in the rotation, just so we can just like move off of free-to-play items here, and then just kind of like start veering towards more member items. Anyway, so yeah, 35K on the Pure Essence on this guy again too. Again, I don't know, like this is my bread and butter, Pure Essence. One slot, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of money, dude. Like 35K, and the barrier of entry super low. The ROI is double, so like the 1 coin per unit is insane. Such a good item to go into. They're able to get the 87. The rune swords have not been missing any day. Every single day we've been able to get, but this is also not a true sample size. Maybe I need to get a little bit more money. Do I have anything on me that I can sell to increase my rune sword? I can sell this. I could do this in another video. I'll do that in another video. Whatever. But so we got them at 84 again, or 87 this time. So 11,750. We got them for. Last time we sold them for 12,300. People just want this item. They just cannot get enough of these rune swords. So we're going 12,300. We're gonna try 12,400 and see if we can finally break the window here. But I really don't know. The Rune Essence, by the way, too, is a huge meme. We seem to have gotten 134k here. This is 10x the entry point of Pure Essence, as in 1 to 10, but still, we were able to get 134k. So on a fucking free-to-play account, we would be doing like 160k, 170k for this day. Rune Essence don't seem to quit. Thread as well, 25k. So this would be a 200k a day account if you set up a Pure Esser, Rune Essence, and Thread, hypothetically at this point. You know what I'm saying? So like, that seems pretty damn worth it. Like, if we can just do the numbers here so I can just pump your dopamine real quick. But if we just do 200k times 365, and you know, you're going to get varying sales, but just thinking at the high end, this account would be making 73 million a year. Just to put it in perspective here, my goal is 30k a day, and times that's 10 million a year, which is amazing for me. I think this is an amazing number. This still gets me really happy. But 73 million is a lot better. And yeah, man, that's crazy. Just crazy to think about these types of items. Also, too, we got Iron Arrow, still performing really well. This is really good. These sets of accounts here, I know this is all free to play, these items right here, but they are very high performers, like Pure Essence, Rune Sword, Rune Essence, Thread, Iron Arrows, and now we got Kite Shields here, 135, still a small sample size, but still really doing well. Even our Mithril Plate Legs, even the Mithril Darts here, like the Darts, this is my members pick number 2. We saw that it swings all the way up to 7-8, so like 21k could potentially be a double here. So you're looking at maybe 80k off just this one item just passively coming in, man. So I mean, like, I don't know. This is really cool. Like, I know this is supposed to be like Road to Max Plat and stuff like that, but it's like as a pseudo side series where I'm like we're just kind of finding picks and stuff like that. Just you guys here, I know this isn't like super broadly broadcastable. I was thinking about that today, being super depressed about it, about how like my videos aren't very. I'm not where I want to be. You know what I mean? So like, it just gets me upset, but it is still really cool that I'm just like repeatedly bringing you guys some results. Like, it started off a little bit slower, but I feel like the momentum has been getting bigger and bigger, and we just keep finding better and better items and stuff like that. It's just really cool that down the road that I have all these items to look forward to, as long as I like catalog them nice and just get the data down good. And then you guys right now can get the fruit of my labor a little bit too, just by following along a little bit, and just we're all just kind of in this together, I feel like, and it's really cool. It's a really cool feeling to have that. So anyway, so we got about 31.6 for the Rune Kite Shield, so we were able to bring that down another 100, so potentially making another 100 GP per unit here. So we were sold at 32.4 the last time around. We're just going to try 32.5 and see what happens. Again, this isn't directly just a Rune Kite Shield alchemy. This is actually an item that people use for, like, especially, you know, the best gear in free-to-play. And free-to-play, there's a large number of PKers and stuff like that. So it's like kind of having those compounding interests on top of each other just increases its demand quite well. So it's pretty cool to think about. Mithril Plate Legs, I'm not sure what's going on here with Mithril. I don't quite, it's 1337, so it's elite. That's pretty cool. But I'm not 100% sure why this is succeeding so well. This is kind of like a low-key nice pick, I had to say so myself, because like kind of a lower item to get into, because you know the alchemals are pretty expensive. Steel items are kind of on the lower end for volume, but 604 is still pretty nice, because like we're getting sorry, I should figure out the margin real quick. The margin here is 162, and if we take that times 604, we're getting close to 100k on that. That's a really nice profit. I feel like that's a really nice profit, like, for these free-to-play items. And like, this gets me excited too, looking into the future, knowing that we're going to eventually be jumping into the members territory too. It'll be really nice to figure out some of those nice price points to exploit stuff. Like I was seeing in the Discord, anybody who's watching this, if you're not in the Discord, you want to see what the boys are trading. Everybody's actively talking about their GE flips in the GE flipping discussion. So if you need some additional picks here, you don't like the free-to-play stuff and you like members content more, feel free to join the Discord below. We all talk strategy. It's just a community where we're all just kind of open sourced everything. Nobody's really, I'm sure people got their secret picks and stuff like that, but there's a lot of really good information on there that, like, I can only do so much, but just outsourcing a lot of the extra Wow, we're already selling iron arrows, but outsourcing the extra, the extra brain power for the community. I just think it's a really good idea. So we're gonna bring this down. We're gonna try bringing it down another. Let's go 20. See if we can just get that there. But yeah, that's looking really nice. I really like today. This is a really good sale for this guy. It's been a really nice chill day. So let's check out the Dead Man mode. Oh wow. #1 rated gold shop 3 years in a row. Wow, cool, dude. That was sarcasm. Ooh. Okay, so we kind of got screwed over on Zolra scales. I was working on getting Dream Mentor done today because I want to kind of show you guys. I feel like that oak, the oak planks is going to be big money, and I want to see what that it looks like. So we still bought them, and they're $2.15 now. So looks like the margin crashed here. This is what I'm talking about. Like when people undercut each other, all it does is make everybody lose. If everybody just held at the same price, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So these black hide bodies are kind of done for as well. Try to go for something else too to make this more cool for the content. We did win across the board here. We were able to get 86,000 air runes sold for a profit of 6 each, I believe. I believe I got all those for 4 GP. Is it even on them? Yeah, 4 GP on all those. And holy moly, that is quite a margin. That's quite a margin. Anyway, so let us think here. There's like Morgan, like axe, like Morgan's javelin and stuff like that. Oops. Just kind of check out these things. This is the PK items and stuff like that. I think like this stuff maybe would be like a kind of a fancy pick to get. Wow. And I feel like this is what PKers would be wanting. This will be kind of a high tick. Oh my god. Okay. Jeez, Lewis, man. Maybe they're just not selling. 500K? 315? 268, man. I'll try to jump in on that. Jeez. Bought our blighted ice sacks again. Ice sack. Ooh, that kind of crashed. Let's just try to sell it for what we got it for the last time, man. I think that's what we do. So we sold them for $13,999. We should do that again. Let's repeat. I lost a lot of profit on that margin check here. That's 50K, 60K, whatever. We were able to get 89K on the fire runes here. We were able to sell the fire runes here. The diamond bolts sold really nicely. These would be nice ones to rinse and repeat. That was 300 GP each times 583. So 300 times 583. 174K on that, baby. Yeah, that's a rinse repeater, bro. We're going to go right back in. We're going to just see if we can get that again. Let's go like... I'd like 1K of those, please. We got the brews. Let's check out what the brews are doing. Brew. Brews are going hard, brother. 11K right there. What did I purchase them for? The margin crashed quite a bit. I don't know. Maybe it'll reset to 11.8. Let's just put them back in for 11.8. 11.8. Just have a little faith, right? I don't think there's enough. Who knows how much? I don't know how much liquidity is on the market here. Nobody knows. I don't know. So then let's try to think of another item to try to go for, maybe. Oh, Dragon Bones. I talked about that before. I'm sure people are farming this. Prayer is probably super important. 5K for a bone. Jeez, man. Jeez, man. If you can go kill green dragons, bro, that's some crazy money. Because the margin right now is like the swap rate's like people are buying like actively in the Discord for like 1.3 to 1.4 right now. So each dragon you kill, each green dragon. Let's check the green dragon hide. $719. Nobody wants this. 665 for this, dude. Nobody wants green dragon hide, so potentially you could get green dragon hide, tan it, and then would you profit on the green dragon hide bodies for alking? That's pretty cheap crafting experience, I'd say. But anyway, like each green dragon kill would be worth, let's say, 4350 plus 665 today. Is that about the same as it is on 07? That might be. We'll take that times 1.3. So each one just effectively is 6,519. And maybe it's not the best, but we're gonna still try to flip. We're still gonna try to flip it. So I'm gonna get 80 of those. See what we can do there. Thinking. Just thinking here. Maybe like Dragonfire bolts or Dragonfire. What is that one called? Dragon Stone bolts right here. I feel like this would be a really popular one for people to PK each other with. Yeah, it looks like that's crazy money. That's some crazy money, bro. Okay, cool. So that kind of covers all that. I think flipping these accumulation charms and stockpiling charms would probably be good too. I'm sure those probably have like a 1 mil margin on them, but I'm just trying to spread it out, just looking at this, just so we can kind of see the potential of these items. Again, sorry, there's not really too much going on. I feel like this was still a good episode. I feel like these daily episodes are so good. More coming down the pipe as always, but you know, Sunday is just that day of rest, and I just still wanted to kind of do this. But thanks everybody for watching, follow along the series. Tomorrow I'm going to try getting up and running about a mile, and using that to then get up, like be awake to then get the videos recorded from my other channels, and then we'll launch that experiment soon. I have about 100 more, so that's about 250 minutes of labor. So you know, over Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm hoping that it'll get done, and then I'll start streaming in the morning, getting more accounts built, and then scaling up my account operation. Also, as well, I need to get 40 more accounts online. So a lot to do. Thanks everybody again. So I'll catch you later.
Fire runes are so nice and great. Pure essence is so cute and beautiful. 1 GP profit is the way to get rich as heck. Keep grinding and make your dreams come true. Oh wow, I'm so in love with flipping low margin, high volume items. I cannot believe that it is this easy. Wow, I cannot believe it is so easy to scale this. But man, it's been so many years I've been working on this, while in the storm of the grind it felt like it's taken so long. But then I blink and here we are. Here I am, here singing this song to you guys. Ooh. Ooh. Today I got a comment from a guy saying, "Oh Jama, OSRS, people like you are what's wrong with this game." And I did a way to go.